Now, the altcoin world is a diverse and ever-expanding menagerie, with new creatures popping up faster than you can say blockchain. But for the sake of our sanity, let's try to wrangle them into some broad categories. First up, we've got the stablecoins. These coins are like the reliable old ox of the crypto world. Not the flashiest, but they get the job done. They're designed to maintain a stable value, usually pegged to a real-world asset like the US dollar. Think of them as the digital equivalent of your grandpa's savings account. Not going to make you rich quick, but unlikely to disappear overnight. Next, we've got the tokens. These are like the flashy racehorses of the crypto world, bred for speed and agility. They're often created on existing blockchain platforms like Ethereum, and used for a specific purpose within a particular project or ecosystem. Then there are the mining-based coins. These are the workhorses of the crypto world, the ones that keep the whole darn system chugging along. Like Bitcoin, they rely on a complex process called mining to create new coins and validate transactions. And finally, no crypto zoo would be complete without the memecoins. These are the unpredictable, often ridiculous but sometimes surprisingly lucrative wildcards of the bunch. Inspired by memes, internet jokes, or even Elon Musk's latest tweet, these coins are often driven by hype and speculation. So, there you have it. A brief glimpse into the diverse and ever-evolving world of altcoins. But remember folks, just because something looks shiny and new, doesn't mean it's worth investing your hard-earned cash in. Why are we even talking about altcoins? Well, for some, it's the allure of striking digital gold. The crypto market is known for its volatility. Prices can skyrocket or plummet faster than a coyote on roller skates. And while this volatility can be terrifying, it also presents the potential for enormous returns. Beyond the get-rich-quick dreams, some are drawn to the innovative potential of altcoins. Many altcoins are trying to solve real-world problems, from revolutionizing supply chains to creating decentralized financial systems. However, before you pack your bags for the moon, let's talk about the potential downsides. First and foremost, the altcoin market is highly speculative. Many altcoins are built on shaky foundations, and their values can fluctuate wildly based on rumors, tweets, and frankly, the whims of the internet. Then there's the issue of regulation. The crypto world is still very much the Wild West, with few rules and even fewer sheriffs to enforce them. This lack of regulation can make it a breeding ground for scams, rug pulls, and other shady dealings. So, while the potential rewards of altcoin investing are tantalizing, the risks are real. Before you invest a single Satoshi, do your research, understand the risks, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Now that you've got a handle on the basics, let's meet some of the biggest names in the altcoin arena. These are the heavy hitters, the ones vying for a shot at the crypto crown. We'll start with Ethereum, the platform that's often hailed as the world computer. Ethereum is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a decentralized platform that allows developers to build and deploy smart contracts and decentralized applications, or dApps. Think of it as the Apple App Store of the blockchain world. Next up is Litecoin, often dubbed the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Created as a faster and more affordable alternative to Bitcoin, Litecoin has gained a loyal following over the years. Then there's Ripple, the cryptocurrency making waves in the world of cross-border payments. Ripple aims to make international transactions faster, cheaper, and more efficient by partnering with financial institutions and banks. And of course, we can't forget about Bitcoin Cash. Born from a controversial fork of the Bitcoin blockchain, Bitcoin Cash aims to increase transaction speed and lower fees by increasing the block size limit. These are just a few of the biggest names in the altcoin world, but this is a constantly evolving landscape. New contenders are emerging all the time, each with its own unique value proposition and potential to disrupt the status quo. Section 5 Ethereum, the smart contract trailblazer. Let's zoom in on Ethereum for a moment, shall we? This ain't your grandpappy's cryptocurrency. Ethereum is less about being digital gold and more about being the digital foundation for a whole new internet. See, Ethereum isn't just a coin, it's a platform. Imagine a giant decentralized computer network that anyone can use to build and run applications. That's Ethereum in its digital nutshell. And the fuel that powers this network? That's where Ether, or ETH, the native cryptocurrency of the Ethereum blockchain, comes in. Now, what makes Ethereum truly special is its ability to run smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into the code. Think of it like a vending machine. but for complex financial transactions, supply chain management, and even digital art. Ethereum's potential is vast, and it's attracted a legion of developers building the next generation of decentralized applications, or dApps. From decentralized finance, or DeFi, to non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, Ethereum is at the forefront of the blockchain revolution. Section 6. Litecoin, the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Now let's talk about Litecoin, often called the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Created in 2011 by Charlie Lee, a former Google engineer, Litecoin was designed to be a faster, more scalable, and more affordable alternative to Bitcoin. One of the key differences between Litecoin and Bitcoin lies in their transaction speeds. While Bitcoin transactions can take several minutes or even hours to confirm, Litecoin boasts significantly faster transaction confirmation times. This makes Litecoin more suitable for everyday transactions like buying a cup of coffee or paying for a ride-sharing service. Moreover, Litecoin utilizes a different hashing algorithm than Bitcoin, known as Script. Without getting bogged down in technical jargon, this means that Litecoin mining is more accessible to individuals using consumer-grade hardware, unlike Bitcoin mining, which has become dominated by large-scale mining farms. While Litecoin might not have the same name recognition as Bitcoin, it has carved out its own niche in the crypto market. Its speed, affordability, and accessibility make it an attractive option for those looking for a practical and user-friendly cryptocurrency. Section 7. Ripple making waves in cross-border payments. Now, let's dive into the world of Ripple, also known as XRP, the cryptocurrency that's making waves in the world of cross-border payments. Unlike Bitcoin and Litecoin, which were designed as decentralized alternatives to traditional currencies, Ripple takes a different approach. Ripple aims to revolutionize the way money moves across borders by partnering with financial institutions and banks. Its goal is to provide a faster, cheaper, and more efficient alternative to the traditional SWIFT system, which can be slow, expensive, and prone to errors. Ripple's native cryptocurrency, XRP, plays a crucial role in facilitating these cross-border transactions. It acts as a bridge currency, enabling banks to convert between different fiat currencies quickly and seamlessly. Ripple's focus on partnering with established financial institutions has made it a controversial figure in the crypto world, where decentralization is often seen as paramount. However, its pragmatic approach has also enabled it to gain a foothold in the traditional financial system, making it a player to watch in the evolving landscape of global payments. Section 8. Bitcoin Cash, a fork in the road. Remember when we talked about Bitcoin being the OG of crypto? Well, sometimes even families have their differences. Back in 2017, the Bitcoin community had a bit of a falling out, leading to a fork in the blockchain. This split resulted in the creation of Bitcoin Cash, also known as BCH. The heart of the disagreement was about how to handle Bitcoin's scalability issues. As Bitcoin's popularity grew, so did its transaction fees and confirmation times. Bitcoin Cash proponents believed that increasing the block size limit, essentially allowing more transactions to be processed per block, was the best way to address these scalability concerns. While Bitcoin remains the dominant cryptocurrency, Bitcoin Cash has carved out its own space in the crypto market. It boasts faster transaction speeds and lower fees than Bitcoin, making it an attractive option for those looking for a more practical cryptocurrency for everyday transactions. The Bitcoin Cash fork highlights the dynamic and sometimes contentious nature of the cryptocurrency space. As the technology evolves and new challenges emerge, we can expect to see further debates, innovations, and perhaps even more forks in the road ahead. Section 9. Cardano, EOS.io, Polkadot, Chainlink, Binance Coin, a glimpse into the future. Hold on to your hats, folks, because the altcoin rodeo ain't over yet. Beyond the big names, there's a whole posse of up-and-coming contenders looking to shake things up. First we got Cardano, or ADA, the brainy cousin who's all about peer-reviewed research and sustainable development. Cardano aims to be a more scalable and sustainable blockchain platform, with a focus on security and governance. Next up, EOS.io, or EOS, is gunning for Ethereum's crown with its claims of faster transaction speeds and greater scalability. EOS.io is designed to be a more business-friendly blockchain platform with a focus on ease of use and developer adoption. Then there's Polkadot, or DOT, the ambitious newcomer trying to connect different blockchains like some kind of digital United Nations. Polkadot aims to create a more interoperable and scalable blockchain ecosystem, allowing different blockchains to communicate and share data seamlessly. And we can't forget about Chainlink or Link, the data whisperer that's bringing real-world information onto the blockchain. Chainlink provides a secure and reliable way to connect smart contracts to external data sources, like stock prices, weather data, and even sports scores. Finally, there's Binance Coin, or BNB, the utility token of the Binance cryptocurrency exchange. BNB started as a simple way to pay for trading fees on Binance, but it's since evolved into a full-fledged cryptocurrency with its own blockchain and a growing ecosystem of dApps. These are just a few of the many promising altcoins vying for their place in the sun. As the cryptocurrency space continues to evolve at a breakneck pace, we can expect to see even more innovative and disruptive projects emerge in the years to come. Section 10. Taming the Crypto Wild West, Investing Wisely in the Altcoin Frontier. So we've moseyed through the altcoin saloon, met the regulars, and maybe even had a shot of digital whiskey. But before you go all in on the next big crypto craze, let's talk about how to navigate this wild, wild west without getting thrown from your digital horse. First off, research is your trusty steed. Don't just buy into the hype. Dig deep, understand the technology, the team, the roadmap, and the potential risks. Read white papers, follow crypto news, and join online communities to learn from experienced investors. Next, risk management is your trusty six-shooter. The crypto market is volatile as a bucking bronco. Only invest what you can afford to lose, diversify your portfolio, and don't put all your eggs in one digital basket. Remember folks, the altcoin world is full of promise, but it's also rife with scams and pump and dump schemes. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Be wary of promises of guaranteed returns, and don't let FOMO or fear of missing out drive your investment decisions. The altcoin frontier is a thrilling and potentially lucrative place to be, but it's not for the faint of heart. By approaching it with a healthy dose of skepticism, a thirst for knowledge, and a well-defined risk tolerance, you can increase your chances of striking digital gold while avoiding the pitfalls along the way. And hey, even if you don't become a crypto millionaire, at least you'll have one heck of a story to tell.